Have you ever noticed that a dog seems to bark more aggressively when you're nervous? Or wondered why a horse becomes harder to control the moment you start feeling anxious? Now here's the strange part. Many animals don't just react to what they see, they can actually detect your fear before you even say a word. But how is that possible? Are they reading your mind, smelling your emotions? Or is something even more fascinating happening? Today we're uncovering the incredible science behind why animals can sense when you're scared. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why staying calm around animals may be the most powerful survival skill you never knew you had. Fear is one of the oldest emotions humans have. Long before cities, smartphones, or even language, fear kept our ancestors alive. It warned us about predators hiding in the bushes and dangerous situations lurking in the dark. But humans weren't the only creatures evolving. Animals were evolving too, and many became experts at detecting the emotional states of other living beings. This ability isn't magic, it's biology. And once you understand how animals interpret fear, you'll never look at your pets or wildlife the same way again. Let's dive in. When you're scared, your body changes instantly. Your heart beats faster. Your breathing becomes quicker. Your muscles tighten. Your posture changes. Your eyes widen. Even if you think you're standing perfectly still, your body is sending dozens of tiny signals. Humans often miss these subtle changes. Animals don't. Many species have evolved to notice the smallest movements because their survival depends on it. Imagine a deer in a forest. One unusual twitch from a nearby predator could mean life or death. Because of this, animals have incredibly sharp observation skills. A dog, for example, may notice that your breathing has changed before you even realize it yourself. A horse can feel tiny differences in muscle tension through the reins or even through your body if you're riding it. To them, these changes are loud and obvious. You've probably heard people say animals can smell fear. Surprisingly, there's some truth to that. When you're frightened, your body releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. At the same time, your sweat changes chemically. Humans usually can't detect these differences. Dogs can. A dog's nose is estimated to be tens of thousands of times more sensitive than ours. Instead of simply smelling sweat, dogs can detect tiny chemical changes linked to emotional states. Studies have shown that dogs behave differently when exposed to sweat collected from frightened people compared to sweat collected from relaxed individuals. To a dog, your emotional state may literally have a different scent. It's like reading a silent message carried through the air. But scent isn't the only clue. Animals are incredibly good at detecting changes in rhythm. Some can hear your heartbeat more clearly than you might imagine. Others notice your breathing patterns. Think about how quickly your breathing changes during fear. Fast, shallow, uneven. Predators have evolved to recognize weakness. Prey animals have evolved to recognize danger. Either way, unusual breathing immediately attracts attention. Even your footsteps change when you're scared. Your pace becomes less natural. Your movements become hesitant. Animals notice all of it. Now here's something many people misunderstand. Animals aren't attacking because they enjoy fear. They're reacting to uncertainty. Imagine you're a dog. Someone approaches confidently. Their movements are predictable. Now another person approaches nervously. They avoid eye contact. They suddenly stop walking. Then they move again. Then freeze. To an animal, this unpredictable behavior can appear suspicious or even threatening. Some animals become defensive because they simply don't know what you're going to do next. Others see nervous behavior as weakness. Predators often target the easiest prey. An injured, frightened, or panicked animal behaves differently from a healthy one. These instincts have existed for millions of years. They're deeply wired into animal behavior. Not every animal relies on the same senses. Dogs depend heavily on smell. Horses are experts at reading body language and muscle tension. Cats pay close attention to movement and energy. Elephants can detect subtle vibrations through the ground. Sharks are sensitive to electrical signals and movement in the water. Snakes can sense heat and vibrations. Birds notice unusual movement from incredible distances. Each species evolved unique abilities based on the environments they live in, but they all share one thing: they're masters at noticing what humans often ignore. You can't completely hide fear. Your body naturally reacts before you're consciously aware of it. But you can reduce the signals, slow your breathing, stand naturally, avoid sudden movements, stay predictable, speak calmly if appropriate. Many animal trainers practice exactly this. It's not because animals understand every word, it's because calm behavior communicates safety. The calmer you become, the calmer many animals become in return. Your emotional state can influence theirs. So, can animals really sense when you're scared? Absolutely. Not through supernatural powers, not by reading your thoughts, but through millions of years of evolution that taught them to detect tiny changes in smell, posture, movement, breathing, muscle tension, and behavior. To them, your body tells a story long before your mouth ever does. And maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. Animals remind us that communication isn't just about words. Sometimes the loudest messages are the ones we never realize we're sending. If you enjoyed learning about the hidden abilities of animals, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Have you ever had an animal react differently when you were nervous or afraid? Share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.